I think I've said it to, I think I've texted about 20 times and told anybody I could tell, just so excited for our guys. You know, just really proud of the grit and the effort, and you know, this ultimately was a team win, and you know, different guys stepped up at different moments. You know, we had a really funny story at the beginning. The book guy said to us, "You're starting number 11. He didn't play yesterday. Are you sure you want to start him?" And I almost said to him, "Hey, we'll take care of who we're going to put out there. You take care of the book, you know."
Yeah.
So it was just like for Tyler to step up in a pressure situation. Isaiah was obviously the fountain of our offense. You know, whenever we needed a basket, and then down the stretch, like we just ran enough plays and we ran out of timeouts and we fouled. Up 3, which is always we debated all fall every year. Do you foul up 3 or not? And our guys they found a way, and I guess that's the magic of playing in the NCAA tournament, is that, here we are, we're playing without Joey Flannery, who's, coming off an All-American year, was Player of the Year for the 3rd time in our conference, which is the first time in the history of the conference that's occurred. And these guys believed, no matter what was going to happen, as did Joey. Joey was phenomenal. He said, "Look, I can't play, and I'm just going to do whatever I can to make sure it goes, our way." And between him and Matt Droney on the bench helping us out, and Travis Sheldon, like their leadership, keeping guys together during timeouts, because you get these longer media timeouts at this point, they were just tremendous. And I just am so proud of our guys, so happy for them, because, like I tell them at the beginning of the year, like there's no class on campus that can give you this feeling. You have to earn it, you have to find a way, and for us to be such a really well-coached team that has, such tremendous offensive assets, I mean, they played a great game. It was just, punch, counter punch, and can't say enough good things about Frank and his guys. I thought they played to their strengths when they needed to. At the end of the first half, you saw number 0 there, knock down the 2 threes, which really cut it, and then, 2 straight days we get a shot before the buzzer and bang a 3. I mean, Isaiah used to shoot 3s till he came to Babson. I didn't allow him to shoot 3s, so I think he was pretty excited to get that one off. And yesterday Joey's half-court shot. So again, like it just they always say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a team to win an NCAA game, because our guys had the quick turnaround playing the host team, and those guys are on spring break, but you had a good turnout, and it was a really fun atmosphere to play in. And again, I just couldn't be happier, and to have Tyler, our only freshman, step up in a starting role. He just did a tremendous job. So really, really happy for them. I can't tell you how happy I am.
I was just ready. Going against Joey every day in practice, he's the best player in the nation, and that really prepared me for what was going to come up in this tournament. Because when you go up against the best, you're always ready. So I was ready, and when Coach called my name, I was roaring to go. So
I fight with my assistant coach all the time. He's happy to take any open jump shot, and I'm always like, look, we have this great scorer here, a double-double machine, and and he's taken on this inside role where he transferred from St. A's for us this fall. And at the beginning of the year, I was like, look, we really need you to get in close to the basket. Those are the guys we lost, and that wasn't what he had to do, and yet he's adapted and just been a terrific teammate. One of our favorite moments of pretty much every day is, "How's morale today?" And he says, "Through the roof," because just so excited to be part of our team. And I think that's the great thing about our team, is we really have a group of guys who care about each other a great deal. I thought we could score inside, but I believe that every night. I think Isaiah is as good as there is as far as just being able to score. He's had some just outrageous games. I think he had 29 or 30 against Amherst, So we believe he and Brad can score and defend, but again, we just look for the best opportunity every time down. If it's an inside-out opportunity, great. The plays that Tyler made off the bounce down the stretch, like that's not coaching. That's just him being a player and making a play, and just happy it went in.
Yeah, Isaiah, what is
It's exciting. It's exciting to move on to Sweet 16. Obviously, with Joey being out, people had to step up. Ty was huge tonight. I mean, he'll tell you we've been hard on him all year, and he's taken the criticism, and he's just really turned his act around, and he was great tonight, and I think he definitely was a big difference in the person that we won tonight.
Any flashback Friday with that 3 ball at the end of the first half there?
Yeah, I mean, felt good coming off the hands. It was a good look a good pass from Sambo, and just thought I wanted to give give us a momentum swing going into the half.
I just think it just gave us like that next burst of energy, because this was a game of runs, just like you were just describing, you know. And it's one of those things when you play against a team that's won 24 games, you know, it's really clear that they're going to shoot the three, and they're going to shoot at a very high level. And when you're in a multiple possession game against a really high percentage three-point shooting team, they're never out of it, because I mean, you saw Weedlick, took over the game for stretches.
Yeah.
He's a kid we recruited. I was like, oh, good, we're gonna play against him. So it's one of those things where and he's a great kid, and I'm really happy for the success he's having. But it's one of those things where like if they have a hand down, they're not gonna net. And both he and number 15. Like those guys are just knocked down, tremendous three shooters. And I think I said this last night, and I said it to some other people, the unselfishness of that team we just played is amazing, because they are willing to keep the ball hot and make the extra pass, when a lot of times they turn down a good shot for themselves to get a great shot for a teammate. And that's why they're a great team. And so to be able to have multiple defensive efforts against a team that shoots the ball that well was really important. I thought we did a pretty good job on the glass too, with no long rebounds. They had a couple hustle plays, but we did a pretty good job taking care of our defensive glass. The shot didn't go in, so it went great. But it's one of those things where we had fouled, and we wanted to foul. I think it was at 12 seconds when we got the timeout, and then it was 6.7 on the clock. And our fear was that we couldn't foul in that last possession, because you never want to give the referee a chance where a three-point shooter fakes and then makes the three, and you're just trying to touch foul him. So we decided we couldn't foul at that point. So we played, switch all picks at that point, and they still got off a great look, which is credit to them. And look, it just didn't go in, and my old boss Serge DeBerry always said, hey, it's a physical error when they miss a layup. As much as you get really angry and upset, you say, oh, we just got that layup, or we got the open man three. It's a physical error. Those guys are great shooters, but even like Steph Curry, he does miss. Last time I checked, he's missed a couple this year. So it's one of those things where you tip your hat, and we've been in so many overtime games this year, and we lost to Tufts on a 30-footer in overtime at the buzzer. So I was just feeling very blessed that we did not have to go to overtime. It was my dad's birthday, so I said, hey, thanks for the wish, because it definitely helped the cause. I don't know what the percentage was of zone versus man, but they played so much zone, and look, everybody stops and stares against the zone, and I just think they felt they couldn't guard us inside, because we had a couple bursts where Isaiah and Brad scored at the rim, and I think they said, okay, well, they're going to probably take some bad shots, and let's take the chance on day 2 of a tournament to let them try and shoot over the top. And that's why Tyler's plays down the stretch were so invaluable, because he got to the rim and used his length. And I think that was the question I was asked yesterday about Hartwick too. I mean, Hartwick is, similar to Susquehanna in that they're such a good three-ball shooting team. And for us, we play Amherst every year, and they have 6'6" kids killing threes the way Weedlick does. So we have recruited length. And so when they ask me, how are you going to do against the guards, I'm like, they're going to do it with our length, and I think that helps us at points, because we played small a couple of times with Chris and Sam in the backboard, they were able to get a couple more looks, whereas Tyler, if he doesn't get a step there, his length is incredible, So I think that being able to play someone like Charlie Rice, who we call him a hybrid because he can guard inside and outside, those guys change the game for us, because we can switch the ball screens, you don't have to worry about rollers, and we can vertically hedge and step out to try and take away the three-point shot, or at least get a legit challenge. And I think that's the hardest thing, because open man three shooting in this tournament is at such a high level, because it's the best teams in the country.
The great thing about playing at Babson is there's such a great culture. With the culture, we work hard every day in practice. We prepare every day. We work hard in the weight room. And when we get out there on the court, we're ready to win. We expect to win any game we go out to, because we know that we're going to grind it out. We're going to play hard every possession. And it's just a great culture to be a part of. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, most of the guys on the team showed us YouTube clips of the Final Four, and that atmosphere is crazy. And once you get there, you have the thirst to go back. So I just really want to get there.